another good one in Fort Worth.
Oh,
Country Day. So we could set it more, but not that much more. But I'm also just like,
Good morning, everybody. It's 10 o'clock. We are going to get started. So we'll be respectful of your time. When's everybody leaving?
you said let's go, so we all said goodbye.
I get what?
That was funny.
This is my world. Okay.
I'm still here.
Good morning, Patty.
We were gonna say,
Okay, so everybody has now left the meeting. So, okay.
Good morning.
Hello, Rachel. Thank you for joining. Lauren came back. Everybody, this is Lauren. Turn, look at the camera. This is Lauren Decker. She just joined us. So,
girl.
I was just walking in late, of course. I'm going to give everybody just a second to get into the room, and then we will like to start the meeting.
I know,
We got
sorry.
That's why I said 9:45, people.
I mean,
I know, you were on time.
I didn't want to eat by myself,
I understand.
and we were yapping.
But yeah, if you have a business card, put this in here, or you can just write your name on someone else's. Perfect. You're so welcome. Thank you.
Just give her your credit card, Dan.
I will take
Yeah,
credit
I'll get
cards,
one anyway.
debit cards.
Yeah, here, let me see. I've got all kinds of attorney's cards.
Here you go. You can
What?
put it on it.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's for my other job.
Okay.
I mean, listen. Yeah, I'll be whoever this guy is.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, whoever this guy is.
Okay.
2 seconds.
So now everybody's here,
Morning.
and okay, so our core value today is we reject the status quo and encourage innovation. So our summer training series is going to be about practical AI uses. And so we're going to be hitting this one several times, I'm sure, but it's all about, we hate complacency, always looking for ways to do what we do better. Team members are encouraged to think outside the box and innovate because we are committed to growth. We pivot fast and often always looking for ways to improve, find the better way. We don't care how other companies do things or industry standards, we will always blaze our own trail. And that is our mantra. You guys kind of know that anyway. We've been through Your Guide to Texas Real Estate, Small Steps, Big Results, Irreplaceable Agent. Now we're going to hit just some really light discussion, not as much training, more discussion about how we do this thing with AI. Right now, I want to introduce Stephanie Carlisle. She is up in Crum, and I put her map there so you can see if that's Denton, University of North Texas. And so she's just to the west, right off 380.
Thank you.
And this is Stephanie here. Certainly, well, her number's covered up, but it'll be in the stuff.
It will be.
It's right there, 777-1637.
That's me.
So the floor is yours.
Well, thank you for having me today. I put together some little packets. Do you want me to stand here or is over there better?
Perfect, you're right there because the camera's looking right at you.
Perfect. And hello, everybody online. So I've worked with a couple of you in the past, Amanda Castro, Holly Elrod. I love your firm. So I just wanted to come introduce myself, say hello, and let you know kind of what D.R. Horton's all about. We love to spoil our agents. Right now we're offering 3% commission plus a $2,500 bonus on all homes. We have some really awesome specials going on right now for incentives. We are giving $7,500 flex cash. You can apply that towards the options, the upgrades in the home. You can also apply that towards closing costs. We're giving an additional $7,500 in closing costs. I know it's huge, and we have so many interest rates. I didn't even put it in there because we have multiple options for clients. So we have down payment assistance under market rate. We have a 4.99. They can buy it down to 4.5. We have 2 different arms that are 3.87. So we have so many different things to choose from. So whatever your client needs. We also take investors. If you have a cash deal, we offer up to $20,000 discount. So that's another.
Wow.
It's a ton of information, but I also just put, again, I'm located in Crum, but I can sell any homes.
You can cross sell.
Yes.
At a certain stage.
Exactly. Yes, we can cross sell. I can go from Saginaw to Boyd, Crum, Ponder, Denton. Yeah. So.
And what stage
Justin.
is that at?
So, well, starting at stage 5, I can sell to other communities, but even if it's like a 3 or 4, we can help your client go find the perfect one. And as soon as it hits a 5, we can So,
And is this monthly payment with taxes and insurance
is.
estimated? Okay.
and this is at a 4.5, 3.5% down at a 4.5. Again, we're letting your clients buy it down to 4.5, but I was trying to negotiate more closing costs for you too. I can't guarantee it, but we'll try to get them as much as we can. So I'm all about numbers, making numbers work, helping you make your numbers work. So if you have somebody that's like it's a tricky client or something like that, just let me know. And we have a home buyers club. So if their credit score needs some help, we also have a program for that too, where we can help them improve their credit and still get them on a house. So, and we have houses starting at 254 in Crum,
Wow.
Justin,
Okay.
right there in Northwest IC have homes for 290.
Okay.
So we can find your people something. So just
Okay.
let me know.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, I mean, I also have a lot of great contacts in our South Division. So if you have somebody and you don't really know who to contact, reach out to me and I can point you in the right direction.
This is fantastic.
And you're the north. Okay, how are y'all doing that now?
So
So it
we
used to be
just,
east-west,
it,
right?
it did.
Okay.
Thank you. So now it's West Division and now it's North and South. So
Okay.
right at that Saginaw border is,
Okay.
I can still Saginaw up. But I have some really strong contacts in the South. So if you need, so if you need somebody in the South too, just let me know. I can connect you guys.
What's your, subdivision in Saginaw area?
So subdivision in Saginaw is Rosewood at Belt Mill.
Oh, okay, on the east side of the track.
Yep,
Okay.
exactly. So, but I'm technically stationed in Denton, right at Denton and Crum. It's Crum IC, but Denton City of Denton. The homes starting at 254, the amenities are insane. We've got pickleball courts, resort style pools, playgrounds.
When is that gonna be
golf carts.
done?
This summer.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So
It's
that's
almost done.
Neighborhood that my guy is in.
Exactly, yeah. And
It'll be
it's,
better.
we just started phase 2. There's going to be 6 phases. So we're going to be there for a while. It's a great time to get into the community and build equity. And then we have 2 more communities coming in Ponder. I mean, that area is exploding right off of 380. So, whether you have investors or young families, first time buyers, people downsizing.
Mhm.
So, yeah. But I just wanted to come introduce myself, get in front of you,
Yeah, thank you.
say hello, and just please let me know how I can help you. My card is in here. I'm again Stephanie Carlisle. This is my cell phone.
Okay.
And then Trent Allen is my loan officer. So if you ever have any questions.
What's your day off list?
Off days are Tuesday, Wednesday, but call me.
Jenny, my husband.
Yeah.
Hello, Jenny.
Trent Allen. You probably work with David Moore.
I don't know who I would have put, that's why I'm asking.
Okay. Yeah, it's not Trent. So, how are you? Okay.
Jenny, do you have a business card, Jenny? Do you have a business card for the bucket, so she's doing a giveaway?
No.
You can I don't want to put your name on. You can, sure.
You can be a different.
Okay. I don't want you to miss out.
You can be Jason January.
And you're Roberta.
Who can I be? I'll be James. I'll be Landon.
Perfect. All right.
Business people.
But I'll respect your time. I know you guys have a lot to cover. So, do you have any other questions for me or comments, concerns? No? Okay. Perfect. Well, I have.
Will you send out like, I know we've worked, like I said, we've worked with Josh Wagner before, and he'll send out like updates.
Yep.
I get updates from different people. I don't even know how they're on their list, but, yeah.
And absolutely. Can you text me your info though? Because I don't have that.
Yep.
So if you guys, that's my cell phone again.
Okay.
Call me, text me anytime. If you have
I am,
clients,
because
questions.
I do quite a bit,
Yes.
especially to the north, Horton,
Yeah.
historically.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Let me know. I will hustle my heart out for you and your clients. Like I will bend over backwards. If it's 10 p.m. and you need something for your clients, let me know. I'm hungry for like, I will help you guys make it happen. So really, just let me know.
Nice to hear that. And find me a house.
I will, I've got you. We will find one.
That's what I'm saying, my God.
So we have 2 $50 gift cards.
What's your name again? Jason.
Okay. Jason, you want to start that?
Like, I
don't know.
know.
All right, let's see. So Lauren. Congratulations. Okay, and then number 2.
I'm not looking up wrong.
Yeah.
And then we have, who was James? Kate?
That, I think that was.
Okay. Congratulations, my big winners. But
They will have a digital business card.
that's, yes, please do text me or
I'm
info,
just
guys.
a-
I won't ever bug you
Yeah.
either, because I know people can do that, so I won't harass you. But you just let me know how I can help you. And thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Stephanie, for coming. It was a pleasure
It was
meeting
such a
you,
pleasure
and
meeting
and
you
maybe we
too.
can do this again in the fall.
I would love that. And thank you for everybody online.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
All right, very good.
Thank you so
Bye,
much.
guys. Thank
Bye,
you.
Stephanie. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, headlines for next week. We had Ashley, somebody scheduled from Key Title Group, but she's no longer with Key Title Group. So Rolando Lopez emailed me and said, hey, I'm coming next week. And so Rolando Lopez with Key Title Group is coming next week.
Not Tammy?
I'm sorry,
Not Tammy?
Tammy who?
Tammy Hyman works for Keith.
No, he's coming. I don't know.
I see that I was going on.
I want this slides forward,
Make a
Taja
call.
Kid. 2 weeks, we'll have Kimberly Duncan and Home Warranty of America will be here. June 27th, 6th Avenue client event. You want to talk about the Whiskey Ranch?
Yes, so the ones that are participating, you are getting emails and text messages about it. If you're not, you can certainly come and purchase a ticket for yourself.
Do they just need to text you?
Yeah, well, there's texts and emails going out.
I know, I'm saying if somebody is not on that list, do they need to
They
text you?
could, but they would have to purchase their tickets separately from the 6th Avenue event because those 120 tickets have been allocated to the agents that are participating.
When do we need to pay and who do we need to pay?
I think it's in the email.
Oh, is
You
it?
pay Rachel.
Okay, I did see that.
Yeah, pay Rachel. And then you are gonna RSVP on that link for your, like, when you get an RSVP, you register your name. When the people show up, they need to tell them they're there for a 6th Ave event. Holly and I will try to show up early enough that we can be there to allocate tickets. That way it doesn't get crazy and out of sorts. We'll be there early enough to kind of take care of that.
So if I want to go, can I reach out? Who do I reach
Yeah,
out to?
yeah, just I'll give you the information.
Okay,
You can come. Yeah, so we'll see. But it should be good. We are only doing, the event's from 12 to 5. I don't really understand it because they don't have live music or food until 2.
So for people that want to do tours.
Maybe. And so we decided we're going to do ours 2 to 5. So again, your people can show up, but then the 2 drink tickets that they're going to be given and like into whatever will not be until 2 o'clock. And that's just because we thought having a 5-hour event, well, I can't be trusted there.
Whiskey?
Well, I'd probably be a problem.
Well, and so I didn't put this on the headlines list, but we are also having our town hall the last Thursday of June, which is the 25th. It's 2 days before this event. We're gonna go bowling again because it's hot, so we're gonna go bowling over at what's the place called?
Bowl Lounge.
Bowl Lounge, over in the Red Brick District. What do they call
Yeah.
it? What do they call that area?
The place I don't go in Fort Worth. So.
We're in a pickle place.
Not like a different place, but it's like it's too close to the bridge. It's not on Vickers. Is it on Vickers?
It's on
Vickers.
Vickers.
I don't think there is one.
Huh?
I don't do.
Bricktown, maybe? I think that is.
Does it have a name?
Anyway,
Maybe it will now. that
that's
there's
when we're
a
going
complex.
bowling, so I'll put that on the list for next week. That'll be from like 11:30 to 1. We'll bowl, we'll have some food.
That's for my birthday too, I guess.
I'm sorry?
What?
My birthday is in like a couple of days.
Okay, well then we'll party with you. All right, so I need everybody to, if you haven't signed up for this class, which is coming up in 2 weeks, we need you to register for that class. It's like $10 to get in. If you haven't registered and you're gonna be here for the 17th, it's CE and it's paragraph 6, title policy and survey. And Autumn Black's gonna be teaching it, so please sign up so that we have everybody there. Everybody online, if you haven't signed up for this, please go ahead and scan that QR code or hit the web link and sign up. I'm sorry?
That's Wednesday, yeah.
Wednesday, yes, we're gonna do it during this class.
Okay.
Instead of having class, we're gonna do CE.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. We do that, we try to do that 2 or 3 times a year, when we have a CE during this mastermind setting. But that one starts at 10:30, I believe. Yeah, 10:30 to 11:30. So just 1 hour, but Autumn's gonna be here on the 17th. That's 2 weeks from today. which means I don't have to come up with all kinds of stuff. Anyway, here we go. Okay, so I would like y'all's input on this. Don't look at the bottom part, the Greater Fort Worth Association yet. What's wrong with that post?
Oh, they're saying that the seller pays
Yeah.
compensation and that it
That's
costs you
wrong.
nothing. I mean, I guess it can cost you nothing, but.
It can, but you can't advertise it that way.
guarantee, yeah.
You cannot advertise that
I
way.
saw this. And I saw on social media. Oh, shit.
Somebody you probably know. That top line right there. I'm a
Not the
local,
top line, the top
I'm a
blur.
local Springtown resident, an agent with a company. As your agent, my representation costs you nothing. The seller pays my commission.
I'm gonna call
Oh
it.
my gosh, I could tell you exactly who posted this.
Okay.
They were from my professional.
I blacked it out so you wouldn't know. No, 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 no.
I'm so sorry.
That is not how compensation works. That is not how we are to advertise.
And
that.
it's never how it works.
Yourself
Never.
in so much.
Oh my gosh, that's awful.
Okay?
Well, and like.
I saw this and I went,
Sometimes I
whoa.
try that at my job.
I went, no, you can't.
I mean,
As a broker, that's what we train on. You can't advertise those things. The compensation is an agreement between you and the buyer. If you tell the buyer,
I work for free.
I work
This
for
guy
free,
does.
you'll work for free. So
It's a
it's
hobby for
important,
him.
it's important that you tell your buyer client, I'm charging you 3% or whatever your amount is to work for you. I'm going to ask the seller to pay that compensation for you in the contract, which in 3 weeks, that's going to be just 12A1B.
Thank God.
There will be no more blanks at the bottom of page 10. There will be no more broker-to-broker compensation as of July the 1st. That is going away. They're changing the contracts. They're changing 2402, gone. That form we had to fill out forever that we hated, gone. Everything will be done in the contract on 12A, paragraph 12A1B. And that's where you say to the seller, hey, my buyer has agreed to pay me this much money, but I'm asking that from you. In this market, why wouldn't the seller pay that? Right? Okay, so that's that part there. I just wanted to point that out to y'all so that you're thinking about it correctly.
Just like going around the internet?
I saw it on Facebook.
Are you friends with this individual?
I saw it on Facebook.
So that means yes.
I need to know how you saw them.
I saw it.
It was on his
I
feed.
appreciate
My
the-
son is
I
about to buy a house
appreciate
as soon as he gets
the
past him for 3 weeks that he's got to be at this job so that your brother can get him a loan. And he was looking at houses. He sent me this house and he goes, check this out. And I looked at the thing and I went, and my eyes crossed because I saw that. So
That's cool.
that's how that worked. Okay, Greater Fort Worth Association dues. There is a change from MetroTex. There were only a couple of us people that were associated with MetroTex, which is the Dallas Association. They are making it so that you cannot be an associate at MetroTex if you do not have MLS and key card dues with them. So there's a couple of people that are having to switch their stuff from MetroTex to Greater Fort Worth. Greater Fort Worth Association dues posted on your home screen on Netris, on MLS. If you didn't get an auto pay receipt that looked like that yesterday, then you're not on auto pay. And you need to go to Greater Fort Worth and get on auto pay. That way I don't have to chase you down. Right now, there are 20 people in this office that I'm gonna have to chase at the end of this month to get them to pay. And I don't like doing that. It's not fun, but I like riding horses, but they're not fun. Please get that done. If you look at your main screen, when you log into MLS, there's a thing on the right-hand side that says your dues are due, and it's got the number there. Mine's different than yours because I'm a broker. I got to pay more fees than you do. But mine is on auto pay. So I got a receipt from Crystal at Greater Fort Worth that said, you're paid. I don't have to worry about it anymore. If you didn't get that, you need to go set up auto pay with Greater Fort Worth, please. Are you clean? Look at
Hey.
you. Look
Paid
at
in
you.
full. Also, you didn't invite Jenny to the town hall.
I don't have I'm not the owner of
That
that.
would be Rachel.
And Lauren's probably not invited either, but I'll get that handled.
I tried to see if I could add her.
No, you can't. I think Rachel may me come on. Okay, here's the update for this week. Buyers reentering the market. They're more selective. Obviously, we're all seeing this. Inventory new listings continue to rise. I thought the big thing was sellers are adjusting faster, listing prices declining year over year for a record 19 straight weeks as the market continues shifting towards realistic pricing and stronger competition. It's important to note mortgage demand and consumer credit conditions are still improving. Even though rates are still kind of wonky up and down all over the map, we're seeing more mortgage demand than what we saw 3 weeks ago, which is normal for the first week in June. You got to remember, school just let out. That's when that lull happened, the last 2 weeks of school, because everybody's freaking out. I got graduation, I got kids, everybody's doing stuff. It's going to start picking up. We've got about 6 weeks before it slows down again. Middle of July is the last 2 weeks before school starts, and it will slow down. So we've got 6 weeks of this.
And then pick back up in September.
And then we pick it back up in September, because August is just nuts with everybody trying to get normalized.
So
Markets kept climbing as economy continues defying expectations. Stocks hit new record highs last week. Consumer spending, business investment, corporate profits all remain stronger. The main bottom line there is the economy continues adapting rather than collapsing. Although I hear people in the grocery store talking about the price of bread and eggs and milk, and
I had that conversation this morning.
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of that conversation, but you got to remember that affects that entry level buyer, and then that pushes everything up. It's a domino effect. Job rates, buyer confidence remain in focus. Markets closely. We'll be watching jobs data, business activity. The bigger question right now isn't whether buyers exist; it's whether rates stay stable enough for more of them to re-enter the market confidently. Talking to my son, who's about to buy a house, you're going to marry the house, you're going to date the rate. That's the bottom line. You don't have to stay on this rate forever. Local market update. I don't know if y'all saw that headline. Dallas issued more than 11,000 residential building permits in the first 2 months of this year, helping push DFW to nearly 72,000 authorized housing units last year. Cities are increasingly adjusting zoning and density rules as the Metroplex continues adapting to explosive population growth. Alliance and North Fort Worth continue emerging as major economic hubs. I think Jamie told y'all last week about the Charles Schwab stuff. They're investing in Westlake. So that's very good. DFW remains one of the largest, America's largest migration magnets. We're leading the country in population. We're scheduled to go above 8 million.
I thought it was 9.
I saw 8.
I thought it was.
I thought it was.
I thought it just.
We were like right above 7 right now, but another million residents in the next 3 years. So it's just what it is. We're not actively reacting to growth anymore. We're redesigning itself around DFWs. Here's Clarissa's view. Miss Clarissa, since I can see you, thank you for your Clarissa's view. Thank you for your dance. I'll do that dance too. That's awesome. That's great.
It's a blow up.
The big blow guy. Here's Clarissa's view. Just kind of look at your county, the area that you mainly watch. The price decreases are still outnumbering the new listings. Sellers are pricing better. I still got one that's overpriced, but the other one that I had.
I finally got him up to 900,000. So you've been pulled into the surge.
Oh, nice. Good. Well, I'm about to review pictures. I'm having professional pictures done there.
Okay. Well, I redid the
I'm a
search
hater. I'm
and
a
it
hater.
told you.
I see houses on my pictures all the
I know
time.
you do, and I know it works for you, but every time I see it, I
Do you
switch a little.
I do
He
my own
takes his own pictures. I know, see?
My own videos. I do all my own
It's
stuff.
just
Videos are
one,
good. I like
it's
those.
just one of those things that kind of gives me a little twitch.
Okay.
But they look fine.
He's in a different market than us.
Here's the takeaways from what we just saw in Clarissa's view. Sellers still chasing the market downward. Buyers are active, but they're negotiating harder. Buyers exist, motivation exists. Winning agents interpret the market better than anyone else. Here's the local builder update. Builders like D.R. Horton, thank you for Stephanie coming in, and Lennar continue leaning heavily on mortgage rate buydowns, financing incentives. The builders are discounting homes by tens of thousands of dollars through financing incentives because affordability remains the biggest obstacle. And we're also looking at the smaller footprints of homes, and that's what the entry-level buyers are really looking at. Here's the AI prompt for the week. If builders are reducing payments, shrinking floor plans, increasing incentives, what does that tell us about today's buyer? How should I adjust my pricing, marketing, and conversations to match what buyers actually care about right now? That's a great AI prompt to get you in front of the people that are making those decisions. So this summer, I designed this
That's
morning.
so
That's
cute.
so cute.
I
So-
love it. Can I have that?
Yes, you can use it.
So cute.
Isn't that fun? I love the tower. Okay, so what I did was I stole Pegasus from Dallas.
Yeah.
Pegasus is on a little old
Yeah.
barrel like that. So then I made it take the 6th Ave logo, put it on that, and then put it in this actual picture of Fort.
You know what you also, have you seen the big mother one that's off? There's, it spins around.
Yeah.
That would be cool to do on one
Yeah.
too.
I
It's
want,
like a neon like that. And
I
it says
want that
mother
neon.
and it.
Yeah.
I told Jimmy 3 years ago, I want that neon on a pole right above this
They're
office that
so
spins.
expensive.
Yeah.
They're so
And what do you say?
Huh?
What do you say?
Hell no.
Still buying for a pink
Not
Cadillac.
No.
Okay. So, and a new logo for this summer,
Oh.
a new logo. 6th Ave Homes. You like it?
You're coming to the front of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
By myself.
Yeah.
Okay. So here is the struggle. So here's my thought process. For the summer, I want us to have more discussion than teaching. I want us to be more interactive with how we do this mastermind, okay?
Okay.
I want, for the last year, since we started last fall, we've been in
Very
training.
focused.
We've very focused on what we need to be doing. Some of you guys have done that, some of you have not. Some people have done some of the SEO back-end stuff, search engine optimization to their websites. They've used some of the tools that we've given them. We've given you a bunch of tools. All that's available on the website. All of it is available on the backside, I should say. If you haven't been through those classes, Jenny, highly encourage you to go through your guide, Small Steps, Big Results. As you get into the backside and you have time, look through it. You don't have to take the whole class, but go through the stuff, get the main ideas of what the gist is.
Well, I'll take it off. I just need to get in there.
Okay. Well,
You're onboarding her today, right?
and you're all welcome to stay and see the new onboarding system that I've just finished designing. Danielle got a preview of it this morning.
Yeah.
So here's the bottom line. I actually got found 3 weeks ago through ChatGPT. Somebody found me and I answered the phone. Now, if you don't answer the phone, then this probably doesn't always apply. But I got found because my visibility is okay. Do I have 2 phone numbers like the guy 2 weeks ago said? Yes, I do, because there's a reason for that. I have my phone number that you guys all have in your phone, 360-5555. But I also have 817-601-5551, which is a Google Voice number. That's the number I put on my signs. Why? Because I don't want every Tom, Dick, and Harry to drive down the street and call and text my phone. But when they do that, it rings Maria's phone. so I get to drive Maria crazy. And that's also a number that gets put onto major sites because especially if I don't work new people. You guys do work new people for the most part. I only work my sphere of influence and their direct referrals. If anybody else comes to me, like I get a buyer from Zillow, buyer from Realtor.com, that goes to Maria Gonzalez. She is my buyer's agent. She came to 6th Ave with me with that understanding. Anybody new, she gets to work. So, and I don't have anything to do with them. I just hand them to her and go here. Now, occasionally we get leases. I get something like that. I might give it to Jenny Marsh, or I might give it to Kristen. I'm actually going to get one to Kristen. Is she online? I didn't see her.
She's in Hawaii.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's still there?
If I was her, I wouldn't come back.
I wouldn't either.
I watched
So,
something, I'm like, nah,
but
girl,
all-
you single stay over there.
One thing, Lauren, you need to know is that the leadership, none of us take leads from the office. If a lead comes in on our website, through any of our marketing that we're actually doing in the background, SEO, all those leads are distributed to the agents in the office at our discretion. That's the bottom line. We give the leads away and then there's a split that comes along with it. But here's the really most important thing that I want you to know today. Most agents are invisible online and they don't know it because of the things that I'm going to tell you about. These are things, the whole point of this summer is to give you a problem. Let's discuss it. What can you do to fix it? And if you fix these things just 1 week, one thing at a time, every week, it will help you get new clients. It will help you be more visible to what a Google search used to be is no longer. We now have Google search on steroids. We have AI. that's looking for truth and clarity and consistency. And we're going to talk about those things. Most agents think they have an online presence, but what they actually have is scattered information. If someone Googles you, what do they find?
Some stupid TikTok videos.
Huh?
I said some stupid TikTok videos.
Okay, maybe. But we're going to talk about that in just a minute.
What would you search? Just my name?
I'm going to show you in just a minute. I've got a slide coming up in 3 slides.
I'll put my mugshot.
I mean, that, whatever.
Okay, so then why do some agent websites show up immediately and others basically don't exist? So the basic question is, what does Google trust? Because honestly, most people are still running Google searches. AI is becoming more prevalent. We're seeing more and more of it happening as the AIs get better, but it still comes down to, what does Google trust? So the consumer view is, what consumers see? They see old brokerage pages, incomplete bios, different phone numbers, inactive social media, no Google presence, no reviews, and broken websites. If that's you, what do? AI is changing the search behavior. Consumers are no longer searching homes in Fort Worth. Misty, when she gets on the phone to look for something, right there's that bottom, or where is it? The first one after they're searching, best realtor near me. She'll search best donut shop near me, best plumber near me. Plus, I've even seen one of the plumbers in Fort Worth. It's like something near me, because that way their name will pop up.
That's hysterical.
Okay? But homes, this is not happening very much anymore. Homes in Fort Worth is not something they're searching. They're searching best realtor. They're searching who knows Mansfield, best agent for first-time buyers, best listing agent in Fort Worth. That's what they're searching for. If you're not saying that, they don't see you. Make sense?
I mean, saying it where? Like,
I'm going to show you.
So let me ask you this. Would you recommend like coaching your clients into like how they're leaving a review?
Were you here for that irreplaceable agent?
Probably.
Okay.
And here physically, yeah.
It was in the documentation of how to coach people.
Yeah,
To make
well,
the
and
good
when I
review.
said it out loud, I was like, I think I remember that somewhere in the archives.
Yep, I get it. Your reticular activator went off.
Hmm.
Okay.
Not well, but
The problem isn't your talent. The problem is inconsistency. If you have different bios, if you have different branding, inactive profiles, scattered info, no clear specialization, no digital footprint, that's the problem. The simple rule is digital trust compounds. The agents getting found online usually post consistently, which you're fantastic at, have complete bios, which all of us probably have complete bios on Zillow, on Realtor.com, on our website, 6 Outside, using the same branding and have reviews and stay digitally active. That's what people are finding. But AI can't amplify what doesn't exist. AI is multiplying clarity, consistency, trust, and visibility. It struggles with scattered identity, weak profiles, inactivity, and conflicting info. So now I want you to open your phone, open your computer, and type in your name, 6 Ave Homes, plus a city, or just realtor, like your name, realtor, city, and see what pops up.
I mean, I just have to Google my name. That's impressive. Like, is that right?
That's totally fine.
Because I'm on my own.
Yeah, it's very much
Okay,
that.
Andrew, you want me to do all of Google you,
Yeah,
you Google me?
yeah, I would do
Hey,
that.
Marissa, Angela, Rachel, y'all can pop your mics on and y'all can join in too. We'd love to have you join us. So jump on your phone, type in your name.
My Google business,
Okay, that's good.
then my bio from 6 Ave, then
Okay.
Realtor, then Hard,
Just the name?
then Zillow.
City.
Oh.
Whatever city you want to be found in.
Yeah.
And
if I
then
Google my
LinkedIn,
name.
Instagram.
Okay. So here's something that I started doing about 15 years ago, about 5 years into this business for me, is about every 6 months, I would put it on my calendar to just go do a Google search. Back then, I think I was using Microsoft Edge as the browser, so it wasn't a Google search per se, but it was a search. And I would Google Brian St. Clair Realtor. And then I would go through every one of those sites and make sure that it was totally consistent The bios, the phone numbers, the branding, everything needs to be consistent across everything. Your bio, you can literally copy and paste over and over and over and over and over. Because the more that it's there, the more true it is. It's the trust compounding. Does that make sense? Got a couple of head nods.
Okay, here's a question.
Okay,
How can I make AI do that?
we're gonna talk about that in a minute.
Are we gonna do it or are we just gonna talk about it?
I think there's an AI prompt here at the end of this presentation for
We're
sure.
just gonna talk about
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
We're hands-on learners.
it.
And that's what this summer is for.
But that's what I'm
Exactly.
saying, like, can we?
Cause that's like all this
Yeah.
stuff, I love it, but you know, my ADHD brain, like.
I'm out the door, it's out my brain.
Okay, so here's what Brian would want in a perfect world.
Okay.
I would want you guys to come Wednesdays, and I would love everybody to come in on Wednesday or at least tune in on Wednesdays. See this. Don't work on it today. Let your brain stew on it for 24 hours and then work on it tomorrow. You tomorrow, today. You have to do it today.
Put it on now.
Okay.
That's why I can't. Like,
The
step one.
same way.
Well, and that's fine. If y'all want to stick around from 11 to
Well,
12
and I
on
think-
Wednesdays and do
And
this
I
stuff.
think that's what we need to do
Try.
on Wednesdays, if,
We
well,
always do good and then we fall off.
Well, but let's just say for the summer, let's everybody plan,
Yeah,
to- if you come next Wednesday, we'll use 11 to 12 as practical application.
That's
Deal?
perfect. Deal.
Yeah.
Sold.
okay, so an
So-
hour after.
So right after the meeting,
put
now
that on the
today doesn't
calendar?
count because Lauren's gonna onboard today. And y'all are welcome to stay for onboard.
Well, like,
because
starting next week, can we put it on the calendar?
It's already on the calendar, on my calendar, from 11 to 12. So this is the first step for you to Google that stuff. Okay, so again, the goal isn't more consistent. The goal is clarity, consistency, not quantity. Consistency, visibility, test signals. Angela, go ahead.
Oh, I just said, yes, I'm down for that.
Okay, cool. I saw your mic come on and I heard you, so I thought I'd stop for a second. Okay, so this week, all you have to do is fix your bios. Update your Google profile, unify your headshots, add reviews. These are things you can do. But this week, I think I just want you to
So
fix
you
your
say our
bio.
headshots need to be consistent on
At least,
Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all like,
okay, so AI can see pictures. It can't watch video yet,
okay,
but it can see pictures. So if your headshot is similar, I think it's going to be okay because it's the same person. It can recognize that. That's what AI can do. So having the same-ish picture, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay?
Do you email us these slides?
and they're on
Yes.
Slack. You'll,
They're
like,
on- okay.
they're on Slack, so like at the end of the day, like, he'll
These,
broker announcements.
so here's, so in Slack, they go on the brokerage announcements. I've got a link for the slides, and then there'll be a transcript of everything we said in the meeting, and then a video of what we did. All right in a row on brokerage announcements. On Monday night at 7 o'clock, I send out an email that has that exact same info. So if you miss it in the brokerage announcements, it comes to your email Monday night at 7 o'clock. All right. So this week's move is fix your digital identity. Stop. I'm going to.
All right, just a real quick question.
No.
Are, because my pictures on the 6app website are different than the pictures that we took.
I haven't changed it yet.
Oh, okay, I was gonna ask, can I change it or like?
Is
You
there
just tell
a
me.
way to
Okay.
like update that?
Update what?
Like, I don't think
He
my,
just said we just tell him.
no, I know, but like mine hasn't been updated, I don't think, since I started almost 6
No,
years ago.
unless you request me to change your picture on the
Well, not even
website.
my picture, just like.
Whatever you want,
Yeah, okay.
whatever you want. Send me an email and say, Brian, do these things.
Okay.
And then I will go into Squarespace and I will make those adjustments for you as I have time. Well, maybe not be the same day, but sometimes it will be.
No, that's fine.
Okay, so Danielle.
Mhm.
There's your AI prompt. Fix your digital identity. Ask AI, here's my current online presence. Give it examples. Here's what I do.
Hold on,
it's gonna.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm glad y'all are getting something out of this.
I'm
I'm glad this is good.
I know.
Okay, so if you want AI to see what you're doing, use a screenshot. So I used awesome screenshot. I think other people, Danielle, you showed me something that you can do in Chrome or in Safari where you can take a screenshot of the web page.
Mhm.
So like, Clarissa's view on the things that I do, I go to Matrix and then I have it's called Awesome Screenshot, and it's just a browser extension. And I click select area, and then I just draw a circle around the market watch box, and I copy it, and then I paste that into PowerPoint.
Okay, so for this, here's my current online presence, what information is blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
What am I getting
On
in?
the top.
Can't I just ask it? It knows.
You can sure ask to say, hey, look at my current online presence and then tell me what information is inconsistent, unclear, weak, or missing if someone searched for me. Ask that question to AI. Your favorite AI. I started using Grok.
Yeah,
It's not bad. It's not as good as Claude. It's nowhere near ChatGPT, but it's not bad. It's
good
better for social.
It's good for, well, it's good for, like, for example, the other day, like, our climate,
Mhm.
climate, Holly and I are making homemade fragrance
Okay.
spray.
Okay.
And like, we got these cute little stickers.
Okay.
So I wanted a tag for it, and you just give it a prompt, and
Mhm.
like, it's great with like
Okay.
imitations, digital images, like, spits it.
Yeah. I'm running like all.
I'm laughing because ChatGPT roasted me.
Oh,
You
Oh.
have a surprisingly strong footprint.
Okay. Hey, if y'all want to have some fun tonight with the family, sit down with your family and tell one of your AI, whichever one you use the most, say, hey, I would say, hey, ChatGPT, roast me. And it'll say, do you really want me to do that? And you say, yeah. And then let it send everything it knows about you and then go, okay, go harder. Do that one and see what happens.
Will you ask your robot what its name is? I like when people do that.
Mine is Jade.
When I ask,
Yeah,
when you
I
ask
think
your
mine
robot,
named
oh,
her.
see, I asked my robot what her name was, and her name is Nova.
Oh, that's cool. I have named all
Oh,
mine.
okay.
I named my chat is called Chet
Mhm.
and then just Claude.
Amazing.
Claude.
Chet?
Claude.
Yeah, if you want a fun
Chet.
little thing.
CHET. My father-in-law calls his ChatGPT Brian.
That's funny.
Because he used to text me and call me and go, Brian, how do I do this? And he goes, I just want to say my ChatGPT
Told
Brian.
my husband, I should name him Dan.
Okay, so then after,
Lady Dan.
Danielle, this is important. So after you do this, go, what are the top three changes I should make first? Because what you're trying to do is you want your assistant, AI, to locate what's wrong. What are the three top things that are going to make the biggest difference quick impact? You've got to go at least 2 or 3 questions deep into AI. Jamie and I both have started doing this where, like, when I put together the program like Irreplaceable Agent that we just finished, I would run it through Gemini and say, is this good? Could it be better? Is this best? And then I would ask, is this elite? That's what our onboarding training today has been through 250 iterations. I've done 250 versions of this training that you're about to go through because I kept pushing it to be elite. I want it to be the best training, the best onboarding experience that I can generate from my weak little mind.
That's what Jamie was talking about last week in the meeting.
Go deep.
Is this the best? Is this the
And
least?
yes, is this the best? Okay, so this is your move this week is to fix your digital identity. Danielle, Jenny, y'all will be doing this right as we finish, and y'all can go stay here and Laura and I'll go to another room. You tomorrow, you 24 hours.
You trust me to have 24 hours?
I'm a 24-hour guy. If Misty gives me a problem, it takes me 24 hours to come up with a solution. Okay, that's it. That's the end of our meeting today.
I feel like a big girl now. He said I had 24 hours. I graduated.
So what do y'all think about what we're gonna do this summer?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I was like, so it's gonna be, okay, so the mastermind is gonna be more discussion based, but is it gonna be all on AI?
Yes,
Okay.
because we only have a very short amount of time to get everybody to get in front of us. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not trying to be a doomsayer or anything like that. But AI is replicating itself and it's moving faster than we
So
are.
if all I do at this point is create images on Grok and do a little bit of Chat GPT.
You are way behind.
So where's step 1?
Fix
This?
your bio.
Okay.
Fix your digital bio. Get because okay, so if your goal is to work with people that you have not worked with before, if you want clients to find you and see you on AI, this is step one. If you want to be a graphic designer, then don't do this.
I don't want to be graphic designer.
Okay?
I can't log into it.
If you want to be a real estate agent in the coming years,
Right.
you're
There's not
going
these squash out
to need to have
50%,
to
right?
use the things I'm going to show you this summer to start getting your brain into thinking. Here's the progression. Can I sit here for a second? I feel like I'm standing a bunch of like.
It's necessary.
So here's the progression. So in February, when Claude put out the version that it built itself, Claude built itself on February the 4th.
Right.
When that happened, it changed how we are going to have to do this. And Jamie and I both realized it almost simultaneously. We started talking about it maybe 2 weeks after that. So the end of February. That's why I put together Irreplaceable Agent for April and May. That 7-week program was designed to get you started thinking about what we're going to need to be doing. What Claude is doing is a little bit different than the other AI services, assistants, whatever you call them, because Claude has the ability to take over your computer and do things on its own. So I went and bought a Mac Mini, and I'm running it full time at my house. And now I have a link on this computer. I can jump on and work on my Mac Mini at home. So I can tell Claude, hey, I want you to go and do this, and this while I'm doing these other things on this machine. And then I have that when I'm at home on a different monitor. So I can watch what Mac Mini and Claude are doing over here. And then I can run what I'm doing for my business and for us as the broker, as the manager on this machine. That's how your brain's going to have to operate. You don't have to have a Mac Mini. Jamie runs his computer out of memory every day using Tab. He literally, the computer will stop because he's using so much data and moving so fast. Yesterday, Claude updated itself 3 times.
Stop. Fine.
I just need step one.
So what we have discovered, what we're trying to get you guys to understand is you don't have to be on the cutting edge of AI, but you need to be AI fluent.
Yeah.
Yes, Carissa. Unmute, please.
Control text.
I can't hear you.
I need to edit this. Oh. Sometimes when you're on
I see your mic going off, but I cannot hear you.
Here's so good. I love it.
I tell you what, Carissa, text me.
I not cut it. But
Okay, so what my goal, and since you said it the last week.
I got it working now.
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Can you just run Claude on my computer for me too, please? Be super helpful. Can you just run Claude on my computer too, please?
Can I run it on your computer?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, it would be super helpful.
Bring my head.
Thank you. Okay, so let me finish this explanation, please. So what we want to do is we just want you to get everybody here AI fluent, where you can use the digital assistant as a full-time assistant. It's somebody.
What am I having it assist me to do?
I'm gonna give you 11 things that you can do this summer.
You really scare me.
I don't want to scare you. You need to be alert to this, because this is where the market is going. We're going to see compression of people that use AI and that multiply themselves, use it as leverage. That's the point of AI. You don't have to be on it all day long.
But
like
it
Jamie
sort
and I
of
have.
makes me happy if I can accomplish it.
Well,
Because I do feel like it's a transition from being out there physically trying to grow your networks into you can do it digitally.
absolutely. Is that
what you're
that is
saying?
exactly the point.
Okay, because that would make my life so much easier. Because that was one thing that I wanted to work on this summer, in addition to all the AI stuff, is really creating more online presence to be trusted and all of that. Because there's a couple agents, of course, that I follow. And I mean, they get tons of leads from doing a stupid little video every single day.
Mhm.
And they get leads constantly.
But, okay, so,
On what platform?
Mostly TikTok.
so here's something that unless you're innovating it, you're not gonna be getting the top end because they've already got a presence built. Your niche, your niche is going to be to tell AI, to prove to AI that you can do these things. You've got to select, that's what Irreplaceable Agent was about. It was about selecting a niche, fitting in. Hey, I'm a first-time home buyer agent in this part of Fort Worth. You can't just say Fort Worth anymore because nobody's searching that. Everybody's searching best agent near me. Well, where are you? Then that's what they're gonna find. I don't know if you guys still get all the leads, huh?
I mean, that scares me.
It shouldn't
Because, like-
scare you, it should alert you.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, that I like to work all over the place.
I understand. That's where you're going to have to say, this is my core. And that's a great thing that Irreplaceable Agent had in it was, hey, chat or Claude or Grok, help me identify where my niche is. Did you read your blueprint? Because it was in there.
It was. It was. Yes, I did. It was kind of over my head.
Okay, so take that page that I sent you an email, load that into your preferred AI. Literally load it into your AI and say, this is my past production, my culture index, my blueprint of what my broker thinks that might be my niche. Do you
Because
agree?
you know where my niche area is gonna be. You
Okay.
know where it's gonna take me. It's gonna take me right back to the north.
Okay,
Because that's where I do most of my business.
I do all of my
So
business,
when you go back,
I do all of my business north of 30
I
and,
know.
and west of the airport.
Yeah.
That is my niche.
I do a
Okay,
little
now
bit.
what?
What now?
Nothing. Sorry, I'm trying, like.
And like pigeonhole, because that's the thing is, like, ideally, if I wanted a niche,
Mhm.
I would do luxury.
Okay.
I mean,
What does
like-
that mean to you though? Because that's like a whole other part of what, that's like, on my design here, we talked about what luxury means to me.
And what does luxury mean to you?
Well, I don't have time to go into that. Busted Google search. Like surprisingly
Well, I mean, I kind of
good.
feel like that because, like I can, luxury deals are the easiest ones to close for me.
Okay.
I can
So,
rough
okay.
and tumble with the
Okay,
freedom
so,
you know
so
what I mean?
you go to your preferred AI.
But then I don't want to lose my.
Okay, hold
personal-
on.
This is why.
One idea at a time, okay? One idea at a time. You go to your preferred AI that knows your voice and knows you best. If they don't know you, they can't quantify you. If you don't put enough information into the AI of your choice, then that AI, there's no way for them to know you other than what they can see online.
Right, and that's what Jamie's done, all that, dictation and all that.
It's putting your stuff in. You've got to tell AI. So your first step, if you haven't done this, you should go to, if you like Grok, that's fine. If you want to use ChatGPT, fine.
Where would you
Chrome is the premier
And just
AI.
basic?
Yes, for now, that is now.
Okay.
And eventually you can move up to the $20 a month plan. I'm doing 100, Jamie's doing 200
Okay.
a month.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can just start, now here's the thing. If you're just gonna start a conversation, start it in Cowork. There's 3 surfaces to Claude. There's chat, there's Cowork, and there's code. You will not need code because you're not building anything. Cowork is a great surface to use because in the middle, and it says at the top on the left-hand side in like the little thing, chat, Cowork, code. Select Cowork, start a new project and say, this project is for you to get to know me. And then your only prompt is, hey, I want you to interview me about my job, what I do, how I do it. Ask for resources, ask for closings, ask for my 5-year closing record, ask for whatever you need from me. Now, co-work is brilliant because co-work can open a file on your computer and look at it.
Yeah.
It can open a folder and read everything in the folder in a matter of seconds.
Kind of, but this, I'm like a conspiracy theorist, so like,
Okay,
They've already got
I'm
it.
like-
They've already got it. They've already.
I'm like,
they
the
did accept
the
that.
detectives are gonna be like, it was
so,
her.
so have your AI interview you and say, ask the questions. Who am I? What do I do? How do I do it well?
Jamie did put out, and I have this pulled up because it is on my list of things that I want to do, but it's like how to create your own, like your online.
Where's that at?
I can send you.
He sent it out.
you-
He sent it out in the email last week.
It was in the.
And, it was on
that's about
Slack.
the same thing.
It was on Slack.
The 200 posts per method. Is that what we're talking about?
No, there was something else that he put out though. Last week after the meeting, Jamie sent out a Slack message about, and he put all his stuff that he had,
All the cloud stuff.
on the cloud stuff. Yeah, Jamie gave y'all all of that. I tell you,
Not it anymore.
that's fine to use. Take that, load it into AI and say, this is the documentation.
Screen right now.
So you can take this document, download it, put it in the cloud, and then what, say,
Depending on what I want to do. That's what you have to figure out. You have to say, it's just like anything in life. This
I
is,
just need to pay you to do my.
but listen, if I can get your brain to think this way. If you, okay, you go out of your house in the morning, if you get in a car and you just start driving around,
Okay.
where are you going? You have to know your destination. You have to know where you're going.
Yes, but I don't even know what destination that means.
Okay,
Like, is
but
that a goal?
that is where you're going. That is your goal for today. You need to decide, okay, what do I want to use AI for? I want it to build my business. That's part of a destination. Great. So now, what do I need to do to get there? The destination has to be, I want to generate new leads. I want to get more clients. I want to enhance my digital footprint on AI. If that's your destination, well, now you know. So now you tell your AI, my destination is, I want to get clients. I want to be better digitally seen on AI and Google searches. Help me do that. Interview me to get me closer and then tell me the things you want me that I should be doing. It's literally, that's, if you guys start that way, you will at least start heading toward the destination. Now, do you often get in the car and go, oh, I'm going to Walmart, I'm going to Kroger, I'm going to Albertsons. You get, and you're going to the grocery store. And then you go, oh yeah, I need to stop at the dry cleaners. Well, that's a side trip. That's okay. You can stop at the cleaners. When you're on your destination to getting more clients, you're going to see many other roads that your brain will start going, oh, wait, I can go and I can get really good buyers in a luxury market, and that can be one of my niches. And I can start AI down that path. Well, that's a new thread in AI.
Okay.
What you want to do is to get this first conversation loaded where you can say to your AI, learn about me, help me do these things, save this to permanent memory.
and it'll help, I mean, it'll take you on that course, even if we don't have Brian in our back pocket, like saying, okay, now prompt this. It will prompt you and it'll tell you, and then you can always ask it, what's the best way to prompt you to get to the next step? I'm no techie, and I've got it.
AI is all about what question you ask. The destination and how you get there is how you ask the questions of AI, and then let AI question you, because you have expertise. You have market intelligence. We do that every Wednesday at 10:15 to 10:30. There's market intelligence right there. I give you guys literally, if you took those slides and took those out and put that one part into AI and go, hey, I learned this in the meeting this morning, give me a social media post that I can use, and then jump over to Gemini or Grok and say, here's the post I'm going to do. Show me a picture that relates to this social media post.
Yeah.
Done.
Well,
Angela
is
has had
it,
her hand raised
Oh.
for a very long
Well,
time.
Angela, all you have to do is unmute. Come on, you can talk anytime. Hello?
Yeah, I don't think you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay, what I was about to just text Tasha is that last week, Jamie told us all about Claude, and some of those girls were there, and it's way easier than Chat GPT, and you don't have to type up those bios and all of this. So I think just go back and listen to Jamie's thing, and then also all the things he sent us, because Claude is drastically more simple than the way he explained Chat GPT the first time months before that.
Yeah, 100%. I felt so much relief
Yeah.
when he was talking about cloud. I was like,
Yeah.
I can do this. It literally does everything for you. Can you integrate, because I've been using chat for quite some time, is there a way, and I just downloaded Claude, to get them to talk so chat can tell Claude like all the things that he knows about me, or is that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's very simple.
I love it.
I opened Chat GPT on a web browser, and I used my Claude app on my Mac. And then I used Claude and Chrome to open Chat GPT and had Claude and Chat talk to each other. Okay, stay with me. It didn't work as well as I thought, and it went a whole lot faster than I could read. So it wasn't worth the time that I spent setting it up, because they can talk quickly and read each other's comments so fast that it was just like, and it was a mountain of information hitting me. My brain can't process that. So here's what you do. If you have a thread in chat, you go to the bottom of that thread and you say, hey, you know a lot about this subject that this thread is about. Summarize this so that I can take this to a new thread. And then it'll summarize it. It'll give you a really good, maybe this long on a web browser. Copy that, jump over, put it in here, and say, before you give it that information, say, I'm starting a new thread here about this subject. Here is a summary from another thread that I started. And then it has all that same context immediately. Now, Claude, when you start a project you can load project memory. And it will give you an option on some of them where it says import data from another AI. And it'll allow you to, Claude will actually go use Claude in Chrome and go over and pick it up out of chat and then install it itself. So you have a ton of options. It is overwhelming at first. It's taking, and I'm still overwhelmed doing the things that I'm doing, but you'll get better at it the more you do it.
Are you self-taught? I mean, or you just kind of play with it? Just take your time.
Jamie and I went to a seminar online. It was about an hour and a half, and we started talking about agents. So like the onboarding that you and I are about to go through. Yesterday I had Claude give me 3 virtual agents, not real estate agents, Claude agents, and I had them run through the onboarding at the same time so that all of them were clicking things at the same time to see if I could break it. So you can, and that's what a lot of these big guys that are using Claude are doing, is they're creating a project and they're giving threads in that project and then assigning agents to each project. And so sometimes there'll be 7 to 10 people working on one project inside one thread. Not people, but agents. And it's hard because Claude agents is different than real estate agents. And so we have to differentiate between those two. Anybody else have any more questions before I let y'all go? I hope you got something. Oh, Clarissa? Oh, she turned her camera on. Okay, that's fine. Be that way. Patty said thank you. Okay. So another thing that you can do real quick is use AI to look at your SEO on your website. You can use Claude and Chrome, and you can tell you with Claude and Chrome and say, go and look at the SEO on my particular web page or pages. Go audit those. Tell me what I can do to make those better. And the Claude will tell you exactly what you need to do to get that SEO so that you can show up. Jenny Marsh, what do you live? What area?
I live in Southwest Fort Worth.
Okay, so the Hewlin area could be your niche. You could say, help me get my SEO so that Jenny Marsh in Hewlin is found by AI. It'll give you the SEO. Yes, there's thousands of things that we could do. And we're going to talk about a lot of those this summer. I want to let y'all go. Carissa, Angela, Patty, Rachel, thank y'all for joining. I appreciate you. And I will see y'all next week. Hope this was good.
Thank you.
Okay, can I ask
1 second, let me get this
Yeah, sure.
stopped.